Hey guys, Metalwargod here, and I have another installment of mail video update. I don't know, 41, 42, it's hard to keep track anymore. Got so many videos coming up, but I haven't had one, I'd say maybe a week and a half now, but I do have some new stuff for you guys here. And I opened this already, and this is from a band I know fairly well. I've interviewed them on the show, and they just released a new album, and it was called Homicide Black and HB2. Of course, they're on the Rattle Clack Entertainment label, and it's 4 songs, and the most notable song is a cover of an old Jefferson Airplane, Somebody to Love, and very, very good stuff. Kind of traditional heavy metal in the vein. I think they have 2 albums out. This is their second, so good stuff. Check them out. Up next, a band I interviewed a couple weeks ago, and also a killer band, and they're out of New Jersey, and I'm talking about the band Legion. And this is Shadow of the King, came out in 2003. They have a new album coming out called War Beast. It's on the Pure Steel record label, but this is Legion. This is actually an independent release. The original cover, there is another release of this that has a different cover, but I do not have that particular release. But it's good to have this original one. So anyway, here is Legion with Shadow of the King. Now I got a couple packages here. This one comes from Chilliwack, BC, up in Canada, and I pre-ordered this. Well, actually, no, I did not pre-order this. I ordered this. I kind of went on their website and was looking at it, and the band is called Medieval, and this is Conductor of Storms. I think this came out this year or last year. Let's see what this has. 8 tracks. Kind of I would venture to say more traditional, maybe a little thrash influence in this, but good stuff from a band called Medieval and Conductor of Storms. Up next, kind of know what these are, from Movie Mars on Amazon. And they are indeed what I thought they were. I'm kind of waiting for this stuff because I want to get a collections video going again, and I did not have these. This one here is Tommy Bolin Band Live 1976. God, I think it wasn't too much longer after this and he had passed away. I believe it was in December. But this is part of the Tommy Bolin Archive series, which probably has maybe 25 to 30 CDs. You might be able to get them now, but I think they're going to be very, very hard to come by. If you didn't originally start collecting them back in the probably 90s, early 2000s. Of course, a lot of you know Tommy Bolin, my all-time favorite guitarist, phenomenal guitarist. Play anything from jazz, rock, maybe some blues. Played in a lot of different bands. Of course, early on Zephyr, Alphonse Lozone, Billy Cobham, Moxie, James Yang, Deep Purple. He played some stints with the Good Rats out of New York. But anyway, Tommy Bolin Band Live 1976. And then I have also the day after the Tommy Bolin Band live in Albany, on 9/20/76. And this is, see, I'm not sure what archive number this is. I don't think it has an archive number, but it is part of the collection. And I have not heard these. I've got a massive collection of Tommy Bolin, but anyway, Tommy Bolin, live, Albany, New York, 9/20/76. Last CD from Tommy Bolin, and this is live at the Jet Bar, 11/24/76. And actually, it wasn't probably 2 weeks later, and Tommy had died of a heroin overdose. I believe it was December 4th, 1976 that he had passed away. But anyway, live at the Jet Bar. Okay, and I got another box here. I know where this comes from. And actually, awesome. Well, I got a Ichabod Crane, their first one. Day of Reckoning on the Pure Steel label. I do have this. But this one is signed, so it'll go into my collection. So great stuff. If you like Halloween from Detroit, you're going to like Ichabod Crane. Kind of the same vein, but this is newer. Good stuff here. And then I have the newest, which has not been released yet. And this is going to be at a CD release party in Detroit, but they had to move it because of the guitar player Rick Craig is kind of ill, so they kind of moved this. But they're selling this on their website before the release, and this is a brand new Ichabod Crane with, let's see, which one is it? This is a Beyond Eternity. Fantastic, fantastic, kind of a traditional heavy metal with kind of a darker lyrics, but great stuff. George Neal on bass. Of course, George Neal, founding member of Halloween and this band, but Ichabod Crane, yeah. Beyond Eternity, check it out. Up next, going into the vinyl. This is a distribution release. I think this is probably going to be might be Century Media or Napalm Records or even Nuclear Blast. I'm not sure which one this is, but it always comes out of Cleveland, Ohio. And we'll see what this one is. Yes. Oh, yeah. I've been waiting for this brand new band. They're out of Pennsylvania. Band is called Summerlands, and this is their debut album. This is actually out of Relapse Records. And just think of 70s infused rock, heavy metal, with some keys, some great sounding vocals. But the band is from 2016 and they put their own touch on it, and I'm telling you, it's an awesome album. Going to be definitely high up on my top 25 list. And of course, this is kind of a gold blue splatter vinyl. I love the inner label there, Relapse Records. But nonetheless, great stuff. I like to refer to a lot of this stuff as probably 70s retro, and there's a lot of bands doing it nowadays, and a lot of good bands doing it. So anyway, here is Summerlands. Definitely check them out if you get a chance. I highly recommend you pick it up. Actually, they call it a translucent gold with blue splatter. It's actually limited to 300, so check it out. Another one here. This one is from Sound City, and I do know what this is. It's part of my ever ongoing. Nope, I take that back. It's not what I thought it was, but I did order this, and this is actually a record store day pressing, limited edition colored vinyl, and it is Jungle Rot Kill on Command, and this came out in 2011 on Victory Records. Jungle Rot. I just started getting into Jungle Rot about 3-4 years ago. A couple of our DJs on the station, Sonic Asylum Radio, were playing some, and I mean, initially they were referred to as death metal, but the vocals aren't as deathy as you might think. Very, very listenable album. I think more of a thrash death. They're out of Chicago, but anyway, here is Jungle Rot with Kill on Command. Up next, Tour Sync. This one I do know, and this is actually first album released by these guys in over 16 years. 16 years. Still doing it. Probably one of the pioneers of the 70s that were doing progressive rock, and their 70s material is absolutely fantastic stuff. And I'm talking about the band Kansas and their new album, The Prelude Implicit. Double vinyl, and like I say, first one in 16 years. I've heard this great album. This is on the Inside Out label, which, if you are familiar with Inside Out, they are a progressive label, progressive metal, progressive rock label. And yeah, I mean, I love the cover. Great cover of this. Anyway, it's the new Kansas with The Prelude Implicit. Great stuff. Up next, from Ohio, and some more vinyl, of course. I just love getting vinyl. It's probably one of my favorite things. But then again, I love getting lots of music. And I do get lots of music. And this one I did not have. And this is also part of my ever ongoing collection. And I'm referring to Billy Cobham with Spectrum. This, I believe, came out in, I want to say 74, 73. And the reason I got it's a jazz album, but it has Tommy Bolin on it. And I love anything with Tommy Bolin, as you all know. Anything with Tommy Bolin. Black vinyl, Atlantic record label. Vinyl's in very good shape, which makes me very happy. Yeah, so this adds to my ever-growing vinyl Tommy Bolin collection, as well as what I showed you a little bit ago with the Tommy Bolin CDs. Like I say, I'll be doing a collections video. Billy Cobham with Spectrum. Got 2 packages left, and very well packaged. These were actually just released on vinyl, and I'm glad to see that these are being released on vinyl. And of course, you get the packaging, and then again with this label, you get the info on that. And I'm referring to Zephyr. Originally released in 1969, came out in 2014. And this is actual release from the Purple Pyramid Records. This is actually Tommy Bolin's first band out of Colorado. Candy Gibbons on vocals. And this is a gatefold. Limited to 500. This is a yellow vinyl, so happy to get that. And so yeah, good stuff here. Again, it adds to my ever-growing Tommy Bolin collection. And I got one more here. Distribution, and we'll see. I'm not exactly sure what this is. But I got this, I think it was last week. And this time I waited. Yeah, baby. I'm excited about this one too. I love the cover. It kind of makes your eyes go wacky when you see this cover. And I'm talking about a band called Motorall. And the album Ohm Generator. Again, a 70s infused retro band. These guys are out of Sweden. And this is on the Century Media Records label. So, yeah, good stuff here. And just think of, if you like Witchcraft, Pelican, Ghost, you will definitely like these guys. Very, very killer band. Motorall. When I first heard the song or seen the video, I said, yeah, I gotta get it, picked it up, and I've had it. So anyway, playing in the background, brand new Running Wild, Rapid 4A. So anyway, that is all I have for this edition of Metalwargod Metal Mail Update. So anyway, don't forget to check out my radio show every Wednesday. SonicAsylumRadio.com, Metal Uprising, on from 7 to 10 p.m. And anyway, as I always say, keep it loud, keep it heavy, keep it metal. See you next time on Metalwargod's Mail Update. Take care, everybody.